Friday Night Baseball now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Kansas City Royals and the Boston Red Sox. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Drew Pomeranz will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, if you look at his whip, he's having a pretty effective season. He's keeping runners off the base path. He's not giving up a lot of runs, and he's giving his team a chance to win. If he does that same formula in this game, they may walk out of here with the W.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, everything's working for them. They've increased their lead in their division. They're blowing everybody away. The challenge, I think, moving forward is just to stay focused and motivated as they know they're going to be a playoff team.
Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. Here he comes on 2-0. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, in this day and age when so many teams are relying on that long ball to win games for them, this isn't one of those clubs, really. They're in the bottom third in the league in home runs, so they're going to put the ball in play. They're going to try to manufacture runs. They can run into one every now and then, but that's not the key part of their offense.
And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Now here it comes. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Now, Matt, I'm telling you, I watch Ricky Holiday call games. I start thinking about hockey. Top shelf. That's him. He's going to call everything up in the zone. Top shelf Ricky.
And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a little pop up off toward the first base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now another 2-2. I tried to backdoor him there, but it's a full count now. 3-2. On deck, there's Eric Hosmer. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Into the box, Eric Hosmer. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. Into the windup and the pitch. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Just underway here at Fenway Park. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 out, nobody on. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a bouncing ball hit to Pedroia at second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Jason Hamill will be the starter for the Royals in this one. Harold, what do you got?
Well, first things first, Matt. Check out that ERA. Under 3. He's having a nice season. He's not going to blow you away with unreasonable gaudy numbers, but anytime you're under 3, you're having a really solid season. If he's able to execute his pitches, he may walk out of here with a win today.
So striding in, Jose Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Ramirez.
Lays off 1-0. Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
3-0 now. Waiting next is Dustin Pedroia. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch to first. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, when he's going good, there are very few guys as fun to watch as Hanley Ramirez. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Coming to the plate now, Dustin Pedroia. And being a right-handed hitter, it's not altogether shocking to see he's a better hitter here at Fenway Park than he is away from home. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Career numbers against Jason Hamill, 5 for 14. He also has 1 home run. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
That curveball just frozen. That's one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way down to the bottom of the plate. But this one didn't get that big break away, and it froze him.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw on to first. He'll take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, right fielder, Mookie.
Here's Mookie Betts. It was a 2 for 4 effort for him in Wednesday's game. Hamill has his target. First pitch on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a liner. And past Moustakas down the line. It's a fair ball. Throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Coming in for his first at-bat, Ramirez. And the confidence might be wavering at the moment. Last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, that hit by the 3-hole hitter right there really changes the whole inning to put somebody in scoring position. And now you bring your 4-hitter up to drive them in. It's almost like the way you script it when you're writing out a lineup.
Here's the 1-0 now to Ramirez. Dribbled to the right side. That's a foul ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
A swinging bunt to the mound. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from Boston after this. In is Jorge Soler. In prior matchups against Drew Pomeranz, hitless in 3 at-bats.
Soler.
Into the windup and the pitch. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, a pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A high fastball is in there. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
All right, time for a majestic defensive alignment for the Red Sox.
Batting fifth.
This team can pick it, lead the league in fielding percentage, and there's a reason why they're winning games. Tough to get past them. They make all the plays.
Stepping into the box, Alex Gordon, hitting right at the 1-for-4 pace with a .250 batting average for the season. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And a fastball just a bit high. A fastball down near the shoe tops. On deck, Mike Moustakas. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Under it is Bradley, and that'll be the second out.
Batting sixth.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. The pitch. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner run so far.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Popped up. Barnhart has a play. And that retires the side. KC down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest.
Center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
First offering on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The pitch. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
Again, he sends it out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Another one sent foul. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
All right, here's how the Royals are lined up defensively, brought to you by Majestic.
Batting sixth.
And behind the plate is Salvador Perez. He's one of the bigger catchers in the league. He stands about 6'4", 6'5", and took a lot of foul balls through the years off that face mask in his chest. Even changed how he was catching the ball. But I love him back there. Catch and throw and gun people down.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, and this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. And now a pitch on the way. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
A swing and a miss at the big curveball. 1-1. Here it comes. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Bottom of the second here with no score. Three and one now. There's the Panda on deck. He'll bat next. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting seventh, designated hitter, Pablo.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. Hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Due up next is Salvador Perez. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Third inning, no score to this point. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Now the pitch. And he pops him up back behind second base. And this will be taken by Pedroia for out number 2.
Batting ninth.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. As he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 5 homers and 31 RBIs. Now here's the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
1-1.
2 out, nobody on.
Ball
2-1.
matchup.
Set to deliver on 2-1. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. And now a pitch on the way. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Into the windup and the pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Ball 1.
Down and away, ball 1.
Ball 1 strike.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Merrifield will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Batting 9th. Catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Striding in, Tucker Barnhart. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here comes the 1-0. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And this is going to be a foul ball.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And there to take it in is Gordon for out number 2.
Up next for the Red Sox, third baseman.
Digging in to try it again. Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
And that misses, ball 1.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch. Don't worry about that one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Rolled slowly to first. And he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Ready for another chance? Lorenzo Cain back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Yeah, and a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit in the air out to left.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
1 out.
The right fielder, number 16, Paulo Orlando.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Paulo Orlando. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high.
Man, I'm a little surprised he's throwing as well as he is. He's pitching less than 40% first pitch strikes, and it's either very deceptive or his stuff is electric to the hitters. Usually that doesn't happen when you're behind that much to have this kind of success.
The pitch. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he misses there. 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Breaking ball. Called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Striding in once again, Eric Hosmer. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. KC down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian with you as Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning underway. First delivery to him on the way. Chopped weakly to the left. Moustakas fields it cleanly, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Mookie Betts. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Into the windup and the pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air to shallow center. Kane is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Hanley.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at bat. It's ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the 1-1 to Ramirez. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kane moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Stepping up to the plate, Jorge Soler.
Leading off
0
for
for 1
Kansas
for
City.
him here in this one.
Designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
And that misses for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Ready on 1-2. Oh, and they pull the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2. Ball 2.
2-2.
Seared down the first baseline, and the Royals are in the hit column.
Well, that's a strong man right there. They got the shift on. He hits a hard ground ball, and it still finds a hole into the loaded overload on one side of the infield. Nice job by him.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, number 2.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. Back up the middle. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Here's Jackie Bradley now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
25, center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Never fun to see a pitch come up and in, but obviously not being a fastball, he didn't mean anything by it.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Come on, guys, let's go.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make them swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Now at the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Boy, Matt, we're watching him have great success on that exploding fastball at the top of the zone. And I'm telling you right now, you can't catch up to that. It looks great to you coming in, but you have to get your bat in the position to get on top of it. And it's just too hard to do all those things and think you're going to square it up.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Just a bit low. Ball 3. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. Here's a pop-up now. Hosmer is going to get there. 1 down.
Now batting.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 0-1 on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. From the stretch. Dribbled back toward the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Now to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He flew out in his last at bat. He's set and the pitch. To right field and way out of here. Look at this thing go. And that one is out of here. A two-run shot that gives them the lead. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him. And that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
You think it's easy to be a pitcher at this level? Well, when the number 8 hitter takes you deep, you know there's no such thing as an easy out.
The catcher, number 17.
In now, Tucker Barnhart. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
Lifted the other way to left center. Gordon is there. And that ends the inning. So the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's now 2-0 Boston. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Pitch on the way. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Get the double play.
Comes set and the 0-1. Runner goes for second. Another one fouled off and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Betts. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Right fielder.
And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
And he takes ball one. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Royals nothing. Ready once again, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Baseman, Jose Ramirez.
First offering on its way. Ball one. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Merrifield backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
The second baseman, number 15, Dustin Pedroia.
There's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
And now a pitch on the way. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. The throw into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost making that slow walk to the mound. And that's going to be all for Jason Hamill. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Seth Maness, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Seth Maness.
Here's Mookie Betts, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Well, he came in out of the bullpen feeling like he had good stuff, and now all of a sudden the hitters are letting him know back-to-back hits on 2 pitches, and he finds himself in trouble.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. He's running towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw not in time as he steals second.
Really forcing the issue with that steal of second. They already had the guy on third, so now 2 runners in scoring position, and there aren't any force outs other than at first. Pretty good chance to drive in a pair right now.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And now after the stolen base, they'll go ahead and put him on here to keep the double play in order with 1 away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jackie Bradley Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. 2-0 pitch on the way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
The 2-1 on its way. Grounded to the right. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. 1 run is scored.
Boy, that's a big RBI single right there. As well as their pitcher is throwing right now, 3-0 might be all he needs to bring it home.
The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as a left-hander starts to throw. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. No hits to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Orlando has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Riding in once again, Pablo Sandoval. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's set. Here it comes. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
0-1 count and the pitch. Hard hit ball to short. There is Escobar. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Red Sox settle for just the 1. We're through 6 full. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Royals 0. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Eric Hosmer.
And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
In is Jorge Soler. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
1 out, nobody on. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Standing in now, Alex Gordon. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
The windup and the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And not what he wanted to do there, is now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Carson Smith will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Carson Smith.
Ready for another shot now, Mike Moustakas. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Chopper foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 2 out with the man at first. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bogarts ranging into the outfield, and that ends the inning. Good work there out of the Boston bullpen. They'll get up and stretch here at Fenway. The Red Sox lead it 3-0. Mike Minor gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Mike Minor.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Andrew Benintendi comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Hot shot to third. Moustakas has it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The catcher, number 17. Tucker.
Ready for another chance. Tucker Barnhart. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Here he comes on 2-0. A changeup over the inside corner.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Set to deliver on 2-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gordon going back on it, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall.
Well, the Green Monster comes into play. You don't see that many other places. I don't think any other place. That's the coolness of Fenway Park and the Green Monster. You get held to a single, but man, you hit a ball off the monster. You can tell everybody that one.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. One 1-0 pitch on the way. There he goes. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
Let's go, please hit here.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And there's ball 2 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gordon is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Second baseman, number 15.
Digging in once again, Dustin Pedroia. His prior history versus this arm, 1 for 5. first pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. A runner on first with 2 away. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Ready on 0-2. And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Reached for and popped into the air back behind second. And Escobar will make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Royals nothing. Digging in to try it again. Alcides Escobar. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Escobar.
Here comes the first pitch. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats.
Come on, Dustin.
The 0-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And now a pitch on the way. Now a flare out toward right center. Betts coming on. And that's the first out of the inning.
The catcher.
Here's the catcher,
13.
Salvador Perez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ball 1.
Well, they're running out of time. It's the 8th inning. They got to get some runners on and maybe come up with a big home run. But 3 runs down in the 8th. They got to execute. Their outs are a premium.
Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the sinker. A ball and a strike.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. You got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the pitch. And that's in there on the high outside corner. 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Perez will lay off, and he'll reach. It's ball 4.
Up next for the Royals, second baseman.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. The 1-0 delivery. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Let's go, Sox. Come on, Sox. Do it.
Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. One 0 count. Here it is. That misses. 2-0. 2 out with the man at first. In there. 2-1.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
And the pitch on 2-1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
All right, Red Sox. Go Red Sox.
2-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Royals leave 1. Still down 3-0. Here's Mookie Betts. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here comes the first pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. On to first is Escobar, 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Hanley.
Now at the plate, Hanley Ramirez. His prior history in this matchup, he's gone 2 for 8. He's taken him deep once. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone.
Let's go Hanley. Let's go Hanley.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Tell you what, Matt, not much to do with those pitches. I know he's looking at 2 strikes now, but the first one was on the outside half. The other one ended up on the outside half with 2 different looks. What can he do? Nothing much with that one.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Hey, that's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Dribbled up the line. That winds up foul. Another full count pitch home. Hit on the ground out to short. Escobar fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Jackie Bradley.
Digging in and
Jr.
looking for more. Jackie Bradley Jr. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Gonna make you change.
And another foul ball. Now another 0-2.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
Down in order go the Red Sox, but they lead it 3-0. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show from Beantown, Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one. Craig Kimbrell comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Craig Kimbrell.
And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base, so I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
The 0-1 hit hard up the middle, and that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle, and they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, it's getting late in the game. You look for anything to get the rally started. Right there, an infield single. They'll take it and try to build from it moving forward.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Back up the middle. Bogarts has it. Pedroia back to first. A 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the 9th, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
In is Jorge Soler, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Come on, you can do it.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Here's the 1-1. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Alex Gordon would be next. 2 out, nobody on. Right side. There is Pedroia. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Just more of the same from Craig Kimbrell. He comes out of the bullpen and fires a scoreless 9th inning to pick up the save. Business as usual from one of the best in the game.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Drew Pomeranz with his 4th win this season as he goes 6+ innings and allows only a pair of base hits. Craig Kimbrell wraps it up for the save, his 31st of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.